Hi guys! So as I was scrolling through the comments, may mga comments ako na nakita saying that detox drinks help in digestion and metabolism. But do they really? So ayun, gusto ko siyang gawan ng video, which hindi ko alam kung ilang parts to kasi medyo mahaba siya. To stop the mentality and spread awareness. Okay, so what are detox drinks? Detox drinks are made with compounds, and one of the compounds then is caffeine. And high amounts of caffeine makes it a diuretic, which makes you excrete urine and bowel movements from time to time, thus reducing your water weight. And some detox teas are claimed to be herbal, where in fact kapag nag-lose ka ng weight when you drink these, it doesn't mean nag-lose ka ng taba. What you lose is fluid, too much water excretion. And as a laxative, yung mga detox drinks, they treat constipation by softening the stool or stimulating bowel movements because they allow the colon to absorb more water, making it easier for you to flush it out. Okay, next, do detox teas really help in digestion and metabolism? Pero ano munang digestion? Ano ang nangyayari sa digestive process natin? We start digesting the food that we eat once it enters our mouth. Yung pagnguya natin, it breaks down the food, and the enzymes in the saliva helps it break down. Next, our food will go to the stomach. Our stomach acids and the enzymes in the stomach will further digest the food. So after niya ma-process sa stomach, pupunta siya sa small intestine natin. And the enzymes there will further digest the food. And it is also in the small intestine where most of the nutrients and the water are absorbed through the intestinal walls into the bloodstream. Papunta na sa iba't ibang parte ng katawan natin. So after sa small intestine, pupunta siya sa colon natin, sa large intestine. So saan pumapasok ang detox drink dito? As a laxative, it only acts on the large intestine, where puro waste na lang yun nandun. Okay, so detox drinks as laxatives for weight loss? It's a myth, my dear. Even though yes, nababawasan ka ng timbang, it doesn't mean na taba ang nababawas sa'yo. Especially again, most of the nutrients are absorbed in the small intestine, which means that most of your calories are already absorbed by your body. Hindi mo nakakat ang calorie intake mo by drinking detox teas. That is why yung iba nadidisappoint kapag umiinom sila ng mga ganitong drink, pero hindi nila nakikita ang result, na may taba pa din sila. Well, some sasabihin na, syempre inom ka nun with proper diet. Take note, hindi ibig sabihin na walang kanin at konti lang yung kinakain nila, that is a proper diet. It all boils down to being in a calorie deficit. Konti yung calories na ina-absorb ng katawan mo. And tandaan, weight loss doesn't equate to fat loss. Pero bakit bumababa yung timbang ko? Umiinom ako nito. Because it contributes to great losses of water, minerals, electrolyte, fiber, and waste. Paano naman yung sinasabi ng iba na detox drinks helps them with their metabolism? Well, it doesn't. Especially in the long run. Anything introduced na sinasabi na it boosts your metabolism ay hindi totoo at nakakapahamak sa health mo. Kasi kapag tinigil mo to, for example, unintentional na walan ka ng pambili, i-realize mo na mag-slow down ang metabolism mo. One of the possible reasons here is yung sinasabi ninyo na nakakawalang gana ng pagkain ang pag-take ng detox tea. Well, di ba kapag nawawalan ka ng gana kumain, kumukonti ang pagkain mo. And dahil konti ang calories na binibigay mo sa katawan mo, your body will adapt to it, slowing down your metabolism kasi yun lang yung amount of calories na kaya mong ibigay, adjusting for you to sustain the body. Kaya hindi sa lahat ng oras may mga products na sinasabi na nakakabilis sa metabolism, nakaka-help sa digestion, ay tunay na makakatulong sa'yo. Paano yan? Ayoko namang itigil yung detox drinks ko. Well, you might want to think again. Because detox drinks with laxatives and diuretics are not safe or effective. And since pinag-usapan natin kanina that you are losing water weight, babalik din ang water weight mo as soon as you rehydrate yourself. Furthermore, it just gives you a temporary weight loss. And again, it is not the same as losing body fat. Laxatives do not reduce your body fat or even promote long-term weight loss. And meron tayong tinatawag na laxative abuse. This is the continuous use of laxative to purge calories or food. Yun yung nagiging thinking with these detox teas where in fact hindi naman siya totoo. And sobrang daming risks when it comes to laxative abuse. I'll talk about it sa next video para dire-diretso. So what are the risks for laxative abuse? Especially kung over-the-counter naman ito, na you're using it without consulting your doctor, nor having chronic constipation. First is ironic, diba? Constipation. Because laxatives work by artificially stimulating our nerves in the large intestine, it will allow easy bowel movement. But when used for too long with high quantities, it damages the nerves and weakens the colon over time. And this interferes the normal bowel movement. And when this happens, this may mean that you are already dependent on your laxative. You have to take them in higher doses for you to move your stool. Next is the combination of constipation, diarrhea, and gas. Because laxatives used to trap gas in the intestine, it may irritate your rectum and anus. Ito pinaka-common, dehydration. Laxatives do not help remove calories, but they eliminate too much water from the body, causing dehydration, which puts stress sa organs and can be fatal. Let's continue this sa next video. Laxative abuse risks continuation. Electrolyte abnormalities. When you have high rates of diarrhea because of laxatives, it can lead you to sodium, potassium, and chloride deficiency. And when these electrolytes are deficient over time, this can lead to weakness, irregular heartbeats, and even sudden death. Next is long-term medical consequences. Like what I have mentioned sa previous video, you can develop a dependency on laxatives by just drinking detox teas. Next is the impaired intestinal function. The intestines weakens and your colon cannot normally contract to eliminate the stool. This is what we call lazy colon. This can be reversible, but the recovery is a slow process, and the symptoms may linger for years, such as cramps and bloating, and you may even feel shame, irritability, and anxiety. Next is infections. Being in a laxative abuse, it strips away the gut bacteria and the protective mucus in the intestines, making you vulnerable to infections and colon cancer. So paano po yun? Drinking detox teas helps me to eliminate my waste. Pag hindi ko po siya iniinom, hindi po ako nakakapoop. Well, actually, there is a more inexpensive and natural way to solve this. Eat your fiber sources. Your fiber is naturally found in your carbohydrate sources such as vegetables, whole grains, and fruits. There are two types of fiber. Your insoluble fiber, hindi siya nadidigest sa katawan, and it helps your food pass through your digestive system. And yung soluble fiber naman, it breaks down into a gel-like substance. It slows down the absorption of cholesterol and sugar in the bloodstream. It also helps your digested food move smoothly sa gastrointestinal tract mo. And furthermore, eating fiber-rich foods are good for weight management, especially because they keep you full in a longer period of time. So instead of taking your detox supplements and teas, increase your vegetable, whole grains, and fruit. Okay, I hope these helped and stay healthy.